We wanted to take some time today and tell you ways AI is impacting all industries, but mainly real estate. In this presentation, we'll talk about how AI is impacting the real estate market, how realtors are benefiting using AI market trends in the real estate industry, and why use AI as a real estate professional. I know we've all heard things about AI, how it's replacing jobs and it's going to take jobs away. But I believe that AI is going to be a tool that helps us maximize the work that we're already doing, as opposed to something that takes jobs away from us. So in this presentation, I'm going to go over a few of the ways realtors like yourself could use AI for content generation, email marketing, and doing content on multi-platforms. Okay, so the first use case is going to be AI as content generator for property listings. So I'll share my screen and I'll show you a little bit about how this stuff works and how to get and generate content that you want and it's personal to you. So I'll share the screen and I'll show you guys. So first up, we have something called My Listing Buddy. And the way this works is it allows users like yourself to take a listing and copy the information and create it and personalize it to yourself. So to start, we can go and we'll say, we've created the prompt telling it what we want. We're telling it that we want to create an SEO optimized listing based on this information. So for an information like this, we'll pull up something like here that we've already had. It's a listing by Badrul Chowdhury. So here's all the information. And what we'll do is we just copy and paste the entire body of this. And we put it here to My Listing Buddy. And from here, the AI is able to take all of that information and present it in both paragraph and bullet point formats. Now, we can take this information and see that all the relevant information has been placed in a neat format for users to be able to see and understand. And we get the variety of having paragraphs and both bullet points. Now let's try and create a just sold or just listed example using the same information. So we'll come down here and I'll say, create a just sold and just listed listing using this example. And the example I'll use will be pulled directly from a social media post that Badrul had made. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back to My Listing Buddy. So in this process, we're giving it the example that we want it to follow to create the prompt that we want later on. So to go back, we've just told it that create a just sold and just listed listing using this example. And now we'll give it the property listing. Which we have right here. And as we see, it's able to create the kind of post that we want, and it's able to pull information from our prior posts. So it's able to mimic the way that we personally would address and present our brand. And moving on from this one, another agent that we could really see being very useful is this agent that's created called the real estate appraisal agent. And this one works really simply. where we can go to Zillow. Well, the first thing we see right here. You take the address and you're able to copy paste the address directly on there. No other prompt needed because the agent is already under the understanding of what it needs to do. And what it does is it provides a comprehensive property valuation. It tells you the details of the home, and it tells you, based on market analysis, what similar homes have sold for in the market.
So basically, it has some information, right, George? And it just helps you to draft, which takes your time away in day-to-day basis. So AI is helping you to fill out certain things, which is not perfect, but it is probably 90% of the job it can do. Am I
Yeah,
right?
definitely. Like out of here, we have just created many posts, and um, it's also geared towards different platforms. So you're able to get a lot of busy work done very quickly. In
Mhm.
fact, people at our company are saving anywhere from 40 to 60 minutes per day using AI tools and softwares.
Yeah. I think it's about how use it. That's the, you know,
And
how to
also,
use.
if we don't want to use the custom GPT, because custom GPT sometimes when we use it, because we have to purchase a subscription, right? So even if you want to use a free model, George, if you can allow me to share my screen, so I can show you the appraisal process, similar appraisal process that we can generate from a free version as well. So is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had given this prompt, just written the address of the property and then appraisal. So based on that, it has given me a thorough appraisal um, information about this particular property. And it has given us different factors to take into consideration. So sometimes when we are stuck at our work and we want some information, we directly search on Google. So it may take a little bit time consuming for you to find all the information. But what ChatGPT does, it gives you the organized information right here. And from here, you can also chat with it, like you can ask it to search the internet and provide the latest information, and it has searched 3 sites and it found out this information. The property is currently listed for sale of $399,000, and it has this many information like bedroom, bathroom, and how many square feet, and what neighborhood it is currently in, and what was the cost or which properties got listed recently within the same neighborhood. And if you're so once I found this information, I had just given it to make sure to analyze web before giving the appraisal. And I given it the information, just like the George copied and pasted the same information from the website, your listing information. And then it brought me the all the related listing information and comparable properties related to that particular property, so that I can compare it which property in that particular area which is related to the property that I'm trying to sell. So I can just check and analyze and get the market analysis out of this, and also I can get a price estimate of this particular property, that how much we can actually sell, and what would be the estimated market value, and what would be the comparable range. So if we can just need to understand
Rahat, quickly a quick question. If somebody is just starting today, they haven't used AI, where should
yes,
they start? Go to chatgpt.com.
yes, directly you can use chatgpt.com. the free version even. So
Yeah.
with this one, as you can see, I'm not even using any custom GPTs. It's just the normal chat GPT. And recently they have come up with a very good update, which is the AI actually thinks before it answers any questions. So as you can see, it said that thought for 9 seconds, and then based on that, it's providing me information. So now I can question it about my doubts or about the market, and it can even ask it to search internet, and based on that, give me the data, give me latest information. So I can do a lot of analysis out of this. If I was in a realtor's shoe, if I wanted to do a market appraisal quickly, in that case, I would use ChatGPT to get the proper information out of this. But it is not going to be 100% accurate, but it will give you an idea what's the situation of the market and how you can proceed with that particular
But
listing
how
or
does
deal.
it know? How does it know that it's me, right? Like if Mohammed Kabir, right, or anyone else, a realtor from New York is trying to use AI, how does it know that it is me?
Yeah,
Or
so there's a pretty good feature here inside that you can train the ChatGPT with your own data. For example, what are the properties you have listed, and what is your website information or your personal details, company details. You can train it from the beginning from ChatGPT, and then what will happen? It will just take this information into consideration. For example, this is customized instruction here. So you can put it there. So every time you don't have to copy paste your regular information. For example, if Badrul Bhai is selling multiple properties, so he will need to use it multiple times. So that doesn't mean that he has to copy paste each and every single of his information again and again. So you can just use this portion, update his website and other information, his regular business information. So it will understand, okay, I am talking to Badrul Chaudhary, and I'm going to give specific example for Badrul Chaudhary here.
I'd like to add to Shahid Islam's question. I was, learning Chat GPT. You can also create a persona of your Chat GPT account. That this is me, and you can create a persona. So every time you try to use it, you don't have to tell, who you are, what you want. Chat GPT will know from your persona that who is this guy, what he does. So he will write the script based on your persona. Am I right?
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
that's exactly what Rahat was saying, that if you go
Yes.
to your profile, all ChatGPT, Gemini has this option called customization. This is where
Right.
you put your persona. Like I am
Right. Right.
Badru, I am Mohammed Kabir, I am, this person, and put all the information about yourself, like where you
Right.
sell, where do you want to sell, where do you sell, where, what property, and some of the information.
Right.
And even like you can say that I want to write post in Bangla, and most of the time it will probably write things in different languages depending on that. And even the accuracy is quite good. I've been using this function for some time now.
Yes.
I think these are all basic fundamental things. In other industry, people are using it for almost 2 years. On the real estate side, what is happening that since technology is a little behind, we are trying to show you guys some basic, but we are also going to cover a little bit more advanced features here. Rahat will go over. So Rahat, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. So the next one is the similar custom GPT, which is AI as a property deal analyzer. So it can analyze your deal from, let me show you. So this is REI property deal analyzer. So we can ask it that how I can use
Rahat,
it.
maybe you want to clarify when you say this kind of REI property deal analyzer,
Yeah.
these are publicly available. It's just like an app, right? Inside the
Yes, yes,
GPT, you can
inside
use
the
it.
GPT.
Explain a little
So
bit more.
yeah, so this is basically a custom GPT. This is what the GPT calls themselves. So the GPT apps basically. So how we can add it inside our account. So from, if you go to explore GPT here in the left side, you'll get this option to explore multiple GPT. As you can see, there are hundreds of thousands of GPTs people have been creating and publishing on this GPT platform. So here you can search any real estate term. Even if you search real estate, you'll see hundreds of GPTs here. So from these, if you want a particular thing, if you want real estate investment advisor or commercial real estate guide, there is, you can say, as there are hundreds of real estate GPTs that you can utilize. So this is basically chat GPT, but it is for a specific work or a specific way if you want to get replies. For example, if you give a simple prompt, I need real estate investment advisor advice from the chat GPT, then it will give you a very generic answer. But if you go to this, because this is specifically built for this purpose, to give you investment advice for real estate. So if you go to and click here and click on start chat, this is very simple. You don't even have to install, just click on start chat and you can start chatting with this particular GPT, and you can start asking questions and for this specific case. So this is how it is really simple how to add it inside your ChatGPT to make sure that you get a specific work done within a short amount of time without writing too many prompts. So it will understand what you are trying to do. Just you need to give some information that what kind of property investment you are doing, or even if you ask this GPT, it will tell you that what questions you need to answer. So based on that, they will be answering the questions. You can answer the questions, and based on that, it can reply to you. So this is how we can use the custom GPTs. So this one GPT that I have found quite interesting. So I'll just ask it that how I can use you. So let's see what the GPT gives us. So it's giving us the step-by-step guide, how we can use it. So there are lots of real estate terms that it will use. You guys are professional real estate agents or realtors, so you guys are more efficient on this to understand what it is talking about. Some information even I am not aware of. So it is saying that provide basic property information. To get started, it will need the property state, address, the pickup price, the timeline, how soon you plan to complete the purchase, and then the interior condition, and then the occupancy status. And then it will start the analyze. So we'll not go to the analyze. I will let the ChatGPT do it, but we just need to copy these options, like what information the ChatGPT needs from us to work perfectly. So we'll paste it here. And what we can do is we can just give it the answers. For example, the first one is property address, right? So I'll just type answer. Then I'll go to the property, and this is the property address. So we are using possible-based example again. So let's answer, give it here. And once done, what is the pickup price? The price at which you are considering purchasing the property. So currently the property is listed as $995,000. So I think I can put around 900 or $850,000, something like that. So I'll just add the answer here. So let's give it 900. And then timeline, I can give it within 30 days. 30 days. And then the interior condition, let's say it's in good condition. And then occupancy status, let's say it's tenant occupied. Or if I want to purchase it within 13 days, let's say it's owner occupied. Owner occupied. Okay, now we can just click on enter. And now it will analyze the deal of this particular property. And after the analyzing it, it is just confirming what information we put here. And then it will do the initial analysis. So market price estimation, assuming I access this from real estate platform, but for now I'll proceed without this figure. For now, it's not checking. So we can also ask it to calculate and from the internet. So if it will get some listing from the internet, and then it will do the estimation. So as you can see, it is giving us average market price is $950,000. Disposition price or dispo price 90,000 for 900,000 for 1,875. POP is the percentage. So there are lots of terms you are more aware than me, but this gives you a little bit of understanding how this, what is the situation of this deal and how you can make your strategy, what strategy you'll follow to get this property for your clients. So there are also lots of follow-up questions you can ask as in the real estate market. So you'll know that what kind of follow-up questions you want to ask. If someone from the audience, if you guys want to ask any questions here in this deal, like any follow-up question, as you know already that how the deal analysis works. So Devanjan, you can see if anyone writes any comment, so we can just check.
Yeah, you guys can, go ahead and ask any question. Let's open the floor. Rahat, do you have any other slide or is
Yeah, this is the first portion is done from my side. Rest of it, I think there is a chatbot. I could show you and missed call text back.
okay? But let's see
This is
whether
the
anybody has
AI
question.
part is done from my side, just this ChatGPT AI. So if you guys have any question, please feel free to ask.
ChatGPT side, the when we put a listing, I just want to share this, add this one. If you have any listing and you like to write a description about that listing, proper way, you just, on the ChatGPT, you write down the address and how many bedroom and, all other information and ask ChatGPT to write a property description for that property. Don't ask, why my wife is angry or something like that. That's not
Mhm.
going to work out. But
Mhm.
property description, I found this is really helpful for the listing agents, to write down
Yeah.
all the property description.
Yeah, and
And I think for different area, I think this is where I have seen that even for us, right, Shahin, by that, let's say you have a property listing, but you want to send an email, it's going to be different format, or you want to send an SMS, you don't have time. Like,
Right,
you can
right,
simply
right.
say that about this property listing, I want to send a message to someone. Give me some text, even in Bangla. Like, and that is where I feel like very,
Is
it's
it
very effective.
ChatGPT can write Bangla
Yes, it can
it,
write Bangla.
and the free version?
Yeah,
yeah, every version. It,
Every version has
it can
Bangla and
write
it's
better
very good
Bangla.
actually.
Sometimes it's very good
Oh,
Bangla than us sometimes.
oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. That's really helpful. So I think uh, overall ChatGPT is very powerful, for real estate,
Hmm.
agents. It's really helpful for all the agents who want to use it properly. You have to know how to write a, prompt, exact prompt you want. If you don't know how to write the prompt, you're not going to get the answer. So asking right question to chat GPT is the key. Am I right?
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
and other thing is the domain knowledge. So a lot of people, maybe you guys are thinking that somebody can just come in and take over your job. This is where the misconception is. Actually, ChatGPT makes you a better realtor or better expert on your field. You still need a domain knowledge. Like it's almost like you're talking a professor who knows a lot more than you. So you have to ask
Right.
the right question. And anybody from outside cannot go ahead and ask those questions. So they will not get a
Right.
good answer.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, let's move on. Rahat looks like doesn't have any question, but if anybody has question, you can raise your hand and we can always answer the question. Rahat, let's move on. We are about 5-10 minutes away. Maybe quickly show you other things.
Yeah, sure. So I think we can show the missed call agent for
Mm-hmm.
AI. So a lot of times, I think as a realtor, you have faced this type of issues a lot of time when you are in an open house or you are in another client, but you get a call. So sometimes you can't pick up the call. Not all the time you cannot pick up the call. So there is a tool software we are using, which is called
But
Leads
Rahat,
List.
let me give a little bit of context here that
Yeah.
people are thinking ChatGPT is AI. It's not. ChatGPT is just generative AI, one part of it. AI behind the scene can do a lot more tasks. So what Rahat is showing you, this is another kind of AI which can make our life better, right? If Nadir Khan, is facing like, oh, I have to do so many things, like especially realtor and stuff. I have seen that you guys are so busy doing stuff. This is another use case where using AI and technology can save your time. So this is a use case we thought we'll show it to you guys. And go ahead, Rahab.
Yeah, thank you, Shahid. So um, this is the software that we are talking about. It's called Leads Lift. So using this software, what we can track is whenever you receive any missed call, this will automatically track that you have received a missed call. And what it will do, so what happens when if I am a buyer, right? So I'm searching real estate agent in Queens. So when I search real estate agent in Queens, I see a lot of realtors, and I call them the first one. And if the first person does not pick up my phone, then I go to the next person, and so on. So this is one of the ways that many of the real estate agents are losing a lot of customers. So for example, you can calculate how many leads you are missing out on a monthly basis. For example, even if you miss out to 10 leads, and even if those one client would have converted, you would have made a lot of money out of this. So we're leaving a lot of money on the table by not utilizing the systems. The systems are already there. We just need to utilize it. So this is one of the systems that we have set up in Lead Sleep software. So what it happens that whenever, for example, this is one of the inbound calls I received, which means that, for example, if I am Badrul Chaudhary and I have received a call, and now the system has detected I have missed that call. So what it will do, it will start sending them a message automatically. When you will not have to be aware of the message is going out. You'll just come back to your day and you see that AI is doing the job for you. AI is talking to the client like, "Hi, this is Badrul Chaudhary. I saw that we just missed your call. How can I help?" So this way, when I am as a customer, if I see this kind of message, so instead of going to the second or third person, I'll say, okay, this person has replied me immediately. So what I can say, okay, I want to talk to you. So in the SMS, they can really do the conversation basically. So in the AI is already implemented in this system. So what will happen, this AI will be talking to your customer on behalf of you with all the listing knowledge and all the information that we can feed in to the AI. So the AI will know that what time slots you are available. AI will have your calendar access. AI will have your website information, like what are the listings you have, or what are the listing. Even if you don't have, it can talk about those listings. So that in that case, the AI will be pre-qualifying your leads. So that way you don't have to talk to each and every single leads. Some might be junk leads, some might not be looking for property right now. So this one you can start nurturing them. So this is a very powerful way how we can set up this system, and how this AI will be answering your questions using SMS as well as the WhatsApp. As you can see, the WhatsApp integration is also there. So it can do all types of integration. Even if your Facebook or social media, Instagram, everything can be connected with this software. And what will happen that you can start uh, reaching out to your client in all these platforms, that too automatically.
This one is very interesting. I have a question. First of all, do I have to set up this questionnaire and answer, like multiple choice, the chatbot?
Yeah, initially what before the AI came in, what we used to do, we had to set up it manually. But now with the help of AI, if we get all your website details and your frequently asked questions, we can feed these questions. We just need to write at least 5 to 10 questions so that the AI will understand about your business. So based on these questions, AI can answer the rest of the other questions, even if it is not directly related to that. But because AI is now trained, it is getting trained about yourself, about your business. So now if the question comes after the 10th question or any other question the client actually asks, it can easily answer your questions. And it can take your information like full name, email, and phone number. It can collect this information, save it in this system, so that whenever you are free from your other work, you can just open the mobile app and you'll see what conversation the AI did for you and what time the appointment got booked. So in that particular time, you can directly call them on WhatsApp or on a direct call. So said, okay, we discussed on the SMS. So I saw that you need a 3-bedroom single family house. with a pool near your house. So I have some properties in mind. So let's talk about it. So that way you are saving a customer who, if you didn't use this missed call text back alert, then you might have lost it. So this is something I think very powerful for a realtor.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, I
so
think
this
sorry.
leads lift is a CRM kind of CRM or just
Yeah, it's integrated with AI. I think like there are a lot of software out there like that. What we are just trying to show you that AI is beyond what you guys are seeing it on ChatGPT. Behind
right.
the scene, this is what AI is doing, right? A practical case here. It says CRM. There are many CRM will have similar feature in coming months and years, but we are just showing that a use case that, using AI, you can do this kind of things that how, because a lot of people ask us like, how actually you implement AI on a real estate or, oh, this is not helpful too much. Yeah, you can write down few things, but this is something where you probably can start developing and building your
Yeah.
and saving you time.
Yes, it's very helpful. And Messenger has that option, but it's limited, not like this one. Is it a leads lift is a uh, how the agents can get access to it?
Yeah. So we have a
We are actually offering
website.
free trial.
Yes, yes.
It's a proprietary system. You can get a free trial just to use it. At least for a month, you can get a free trial, and up to 3 months if you come from Abarni. But we've been giving this away to a lot of realtors right now. But our main job is to create AI agent. So that's what we are trying
I
to do.
got it. I got it.